Hello everyone, and welcome to lesson 5 of our Python for Beginners series. In the last video, we learned how to use the print function to show messages. Today, we learn how to use the input function, which lets your program receive information from the user. Let's begin. The input function asks the user to type something. It then returns the text the user typed as a string, which means text, even if the user types numbers. Now let's learn the syntax of the input function. The word input is a function in Python, so we use parentheses after it. Inside the parentheses we can write a prompt. This is a message that will appear on the screen, asking the user what to enter. The prompt must be written inside quotation marks because it is a string. The function then waits for the user to type a response and press enter. The input is saved as a string, and we usually store it in a variable on the left side of the equal sign. In this example, no conversion is needed. The input is a string and we use it as a part of a sentence. We can use the plus symbol to join strings together. Hello and name are both strings, so we can add them using plus to make one long sentence. This is called string concatenation, a new word that means joining strings. We'll learn more about joining strings in the next lessons, but for now just remember, when you use input, the result is always a string, and can join it with other text using the plus symbol. Now, let me show you how this program works when we run it. In this example, if the user types 30, the output will be, how old are you? 30. 30 is written by the user. Next year, you will be 30 years old. Even though 30 is a number, Python treats it as a string. It works in this case because we only print it with text. We don't do any math. Let's run this program. So, if you want to do math with the user's input, Python gives an error. For example, if we try to create a new variable, next year, in which we store the value of age plus 1, Python gives an error. Let's see how this program works when we run it. So you need to convert it using int like we did here. In this example, the user types a number like 25. The function input gives it as a string 25. Int converts it to the number 25. We can now add 1 and print the result as a number. Let's run this program. If the user types a decimal number like 1.75, use float instead of int. Float converts the input to a decimal number, so we can use it in calculations. Let's see how this program works when we run it. Always convert the input if you need to do math. Use int for whole numbers, float for decimal numbers. If the user types text that is not a number, Python will show an error when using int or float. That's all for this lesson. We learn different ways to use input, how it works with strings, and how to use int and float to work with numbers. In the next lesson, we'll learn how to add comments in Python. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more beginner-friendly Python lessons.